Hi everyone, it's Jeff here from Avada. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at how to use backdrop filters on containers and columns in Avada. By the end of the video, you'll understand how you can use backdrop filters on containers and columns to create visual effects for your website, such as the liquid glass effect. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay up to date with all new Avada videos. Okay, let's jump in. Backdrop filters can be found on all containers and columns, including nested columns. The basic requirement for these filters to work is that the element they are applied to needs to have a transparent or semi-transparent background so that the effect is visible, and there needs to be something visible behind the element, as that's what gets affected. So for example, with a column, we need the column itself to have a transparent or semi-transparent background, and the container behind it would need to have a background image or gradient or something visible for the effect to apply to. When applying the effects to a container, the page itself, or whatever is behind the container, would need a background image to see the effect. Let's have a look at both examples. I've imported the nightclub pre-built here, and I've redone both the header and this column on the page to demonstrate the effect. I've also changed the background image for the hero container, as I find this effect works better on bright and colourful backgrounds. So as you can see, the content behind the header column is blurry, and the header column itself has a semi-transparent white background. As we mouse over it, the hover effect takes place, and the blur in this case is removed. You can apply many sorts of effects using this technique, not just blur, but this is a very common effect these days. Let's break it down. I'll just edit the header layout section so we can see what's happening. So if I edit the holding column here and head to the background tab, we can see the background color is set to color 1 with -90 in the alpha channel, making it almost transparent. You can play with this value to get different effects. It can also be fully transparent, but a small amount of opacity helps with the liquid glass effect. I've also applied a border and border radius to this column as well as a box shadow, but all these are optional. Okay, so now let's look at the backdrop filters. These are found on the Extras tab. Under the Filter Type section, we find the backdrop filters. These are the same as the filter types, with 8 values that can be applied to both normal and hover states. For this effect, I have increased the brightness value to 135 and applied an amount of blur to the normal state, and on the hover state, both values revert to their defaults. And that's basically it. You can apply any of the backdrop effects on either normal or hover state, and they apply to the content behind the column. The column on the page is done in exactly the same way with the same values. If we scroll further down the page, I have added an example of applying the backdrop effects to a container. So here I have a container that has 2 image elements in a full width column, and the container itself again has a background color with an amount of transparency applied, in this case -80. So now on the Extras tab of the container, down in the Backdrop Filters section, I have applied a number of effects. On the normal state, I have increased the saturation and brightness and applied 15 pixels of blur. On hover, I have shifted the background hue, added the same amounts of saturation and brightness, added some more contrast, and added the same amount of blur. So here, when I mouse over the container, the blur remains, the hue shifts, and the contrast increases a bit, as well as both states having more saturation and brightness. Now in this case, what is the effect working on? It's not a container background image, as the effect works on what's behind the element. So what's behind a container? In this case, I have added a background image for the main content area, in the page options and on the content tab. I've also made it 100% background image, so it scrolls with a parallax effect. And we don't see that image anywhere else on the page, as all other containers have either colors or images for their backgrounds. You're probably going to apply this feature to columns way more than to containers, but you can do it for both. And note how you can apply any combination of both normal and hover state backdrop effects with this feature. And that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Avada tutorials and deep dives. And if you have any questions or need help, feel free to create a support ticket. Our team is always ready to help. As always, thank you for choosing Avada.